Hello everybody, welcome to the stream tonight. I am Boca's Meat Factory. Hi folks, how are you doing tonight? Today I'm going to be doing some more Boca Travels. It'll be an exciting time. Taking just a minor, I'm not playing Street Fighter 6 tonight. I played a few rounds of ranked before I came on the stream, just to get a little time and to stay fresh. Enjoying it. I'm almost to Silver 4, which is really good for me. I'm really happy about this. I'm very proud about my rankings in Street Fighter so far, because I'm not a Street Fighter player at all. I've been enjoying it immensely. I've been slowly raising the ranks. I played some really great characters and players and learned a whole lot. It's been so much fun. That game is it's too damn good. It's too damn good. But we're not going to be playing that tonight. We're going to be playing some more Boca Travels. So it's a chill stream. It's a talk stream. It's like, let's talk about games. Because guess what? Summer Game Fest starts in 2 days. It starts on Thursday. And I couldn't be more excited. It's like it's E3 season, right? And a lot of people, are kind of down on like the hype of new games and things like this. And for me, it's far more about just learning about what's coming out and seeing things from everybody, from the broad spectrum of the game industry, not just from the big AAA people. Because in reality, a bulk of that stuff is stuff that's not interesting to me right now. I've seen a million Assassin's Creed games, like I don't need to see the format of the next one. I know what to expect for the most part. But it's really great to gauge that stuff, even if it's something that's not interesting to me. It's still really good to watch so that I can gain some perspective, and so that when folks come to me talking about it and being enthusiastic and loving that stuff, I want to help support them and make them feel really happy about this. So we are, what's our character's name again? It's Rehem Alanu. And we are right now in Little Slip. I've been playing a little bit. I'm working on the wiki for this game, which has been an absolute joy and something that I really love. I have, when I was playing Project 1999, the EverQuest private server, I saw how fantastic of a wiki that was. And I wanted that for myself, like for the games that I play. But of course, everything has been pretty well documented, or so documented, but it's just a mess. Internet Nub, how's it going? It's good to see you, my friend. How are you today? And such a mess that you can't fix it. And Boca Travels is still a fairly new game, and its wiki is grossly incomplete. And I wanted to come in and help organize it and make it good, because this is a hard game to document. It's a hard game to organize for a wiki because of its opacity, because of the way that they've designed this world and how they design quests and things like this. It's really tough to put in a very specific way. Like, you can't just have a quest section and then just have like the events, because they don't work that way. They work in a weird way. Like, how do you describe a situation where like you have to reclaim this item, you find it, right? And then at that point on, there is dozens of NPCs that all of a sudden now are interactable and can talk to you and have unique dialogue, but don't necessarily affect the course of the quest. Only really like 4 characters. I was doing the tea house, the tea auction quest. It's we did this on stream before, but I was doing it again because I noticed that when I had done it on the stream, I went to go document some of that stuff and it wasn't in the wiki, so I decided to go back and try it again and fully document as best I could. And we came out into a lot of really just strange hiccups, because one, you're sent to look for a stolen pouch of tea leaves for this one house. There's these 3 great houses are all trying to vie for the purchase of this bulk tea from this very prestigious island. And so a big auction happens, and one of the stock of one of the houses is missing and stolen. And you can search around the area, and eventually it's a random spawn that'll happen, and you can come across it. And at that point, once you get it, you can decide to sell it to one of the 2 other rival houses, give it back to the original person, or give it to the tea house itself. And you get rewards for those sorts of things, right? You get like gear, as well as these things called thankful knots that are a premium currency for a very particular NPC merchant that like sells like the good stuff. And none of that's like documented. But what's weird is there's a lot of like people on the island that you can't really interact with. They're kind of just like background characters that are just kind of like, walking around or looking around. But the moment you grab those tea leaves and you have them, there's a lot that you can interact with, and they'll just have like one line that'll be like, "Oh my God, you're the thief! I wouldn't have thought of it," or even add like some insight to who stole it. But like those characters don't have a name. You can't interact with them unless you have the leaves. How do you document that in a wiki? It's hard. All right, we're going to do this thing. This is what I was waiting for. These Swift Mystics. Because there's a particular knot I want to learn. A spell that I want to learn. And these guys are going to be my key for doing it. This is Old Yessa. Hello, traveler. You look able and nimble enough to be interested in what a trio of has-been Swift Mystics has to teach. If you agree, talk to our retired running comrade, Viram, the old man with the fishing rod right here. Old Yessa. Okay. Is that Viram? Yeah. Hi. Hello there. Say, you look to be a strapping fine fellow. Me and my old friends have spent our days reminiscing about old glories. We were all high-performing competitors in the Swift Mystic events of the Mystics Championship in our youth. We were the absolute top performers of Braided Shore, the magic arrows they called us. If one of us was not the winner, it tended to be one of the other two. If you get my meaning. Anyway, we were just talking about our old sporting gear we have lying around. It's a shame for it to just gather dust in our old sporting trunk. So we figured if we came across some new talent who displayed interest in the skills of a Swift Mystic champion, then we could consider allowing them to inherit our old sporting gears, spells, skill books, and all. Provided, of course, that they could show some potential. So if you think you have what it takes, speak to my friend Yessa to my right here, and he'll get you started on some basic Swift Mystic conditioning exercises. When you feel up to demonstrate your ground speed in a more substantial endeavor, then speak instead to Mitra on my left. Good luck. Yeah, this is some good stuff here. I have, for this particular thing, I've never done these before, so this is like a race, essentially. Don't have enough to answer your question. I've been doing great. I've been really busy and really hectic, and it's been so insanely stressful for me these last few weeks. My oldest is wrapping up school. She had to be homeschooled halfway through the year. And we're wrapping that up. She should be done by the end of this week, which will be a week early, because she is knocking it out of the park. But it's still a lot of stress and a lot of weight as a parent to make sure that, one, that they're doing okay, that I'm not pushing them or anything like this. I don't want to put any pressure on her. But I want to also make sure that she's comfortable, and we're getting to that end point. So I'm really hoping that things go well for her. And then like she's got a big dentist appointment that she's super nervous and anxious about. She's 8, you know. But I'm doing good. Playing Street Fighter 6, man, and loving it. Playing Tears of the Kingdom and loving it. Oh my god, so good. All right, sorry. Let's talk to some folks. Let's do this. Hold on, before we talk to them. Hold on, is this the one? That's Yessa. Okay, good. I want to talk to Mitra, actually, right? This one. And I need to look at my map. Okay. Let's go in. All right, so we can go that way. Okay, I'm just looking at, just trying to organize my thoughts in this process, because I know where we're going. Oh, good. I take it you have accepted your offer of getting some Swift Mystic coaching, and depending on your ability and dedication, inherit our old competition gear. If you're not ready to commit to this, let's just stop talking now and save our breaths. I'm saving our breaths. I'm going to talk to this guy over here. I hope everybody else has been doing well. Happy, Tuesday? Wow. I feel like it's the end of the week already. Ready for a big... Oh, I do not. I want the big one. I want the old one. Please. I don't... Mitra, I'm sorry. I want to do the beginning one. South to crossings and keep running south. Cross the rail track. You'll find the blossoms by a lone furnace. Whoa. Pinch some seeds and return as fast as you can. South of crossings. Hurry, the candle's burning. Okay. Gotta turn into a deer. I actually don't know where I'm going. But the deer's the fastest. South of crossings, keep going south. A pinch of blossoms. I have no idea. while I do this, I guess I can hit up the wiki and figure this out, because I actually want to look this stuff up, because I don't want to. I want the rewards. Mystic Swift Travels. Magic arrows. Look how fast I am. Very swift. Old Metro. Oh no, I don't want to go that way. Going to crossings. Going south. Okay, going to Burnings. Bottom, middle. Okay. To Burnings. Get the Fulcrum Seeds. Return to Yessa. Okay. That's the start. Oh shoot, my stamina ran out. Crap. Okay, we can do this. I'm the deer though, so that's helpful. The deer moves a lot quicker. I mean, look at this. It's the fastest kind of like spell form that you can take. We could do this. Okay. So one of the things that I bet I'm going to get from this is a spell that allows you to kind of teleport a certain distance. And I've learned that, well, there's something I want to test. But there is, and it allows you to get access to regions that you can't normally reach. There's a couple places like this. There's a few instances of this, because there's places I was like, oh, I want to get there, but I can't get there. It's red. And a person told me like, oh, it's red, which means that you can't get anything there. And you can't go past that point, but I've learned that you can teleport through that stuff. You can, these red X's. So I want to see if it's possible. There's a place in particular. One of the big things for those who haven't really seen the Storybook of Travels, this is a really fascinating tiny online RPG. Play with other people. It's I need to find Fulcrum Seeds, which I gotta take the trail to the south. Let's see. Those are dandelions. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's look. Pure set. Oh. Turn me back. Yeah, I think that's Fulcrum Seeds. Is that Fulcrum Seeds? No, it's mushrooms. Damn. No. Pink flowers. Pink flowers bloom. I think I gotta go far east. Further east. We'll keep an eye out for Fulcrum Seeds. It's gonna be a bush, like a thing that you can actually like pick up like an item. Not like a gatherable. This is how things go. This is interesting. Pink flowers. Here's pink flowers. So there should be some around here. Maybe. No, it's not spawning here. Okay. They spawn randomly too, so it's like a thing that you don't necessarily get right out the gate. think this might it. Is this fulcrum seeds? Please? No, Barberry. Looking for pink flowers. There we go, pink flowers. And we're looking for things we can grab. Oh. Oh. No. Alright, come on. South of the train tracks with the pink flowers. The stress right now of like getting this right, you know? Like, come on. Come on, man. Hook me up, please. Is this treasure seeking adventures? Yeah, I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't need your BS right now. Don't have time for this. Oh my gosh, this is stressful. I don't know how I'll be able to make these things, man. We're looking. You have to have a very keen eye for these things. I don't remember what the seeds look like. But there's some pink flowers that are over here on this side too. That we saw previously, but we didn't see any seeds. The candle's burning, as he said. No, it's not. Oh shit! There's some. Let's see what's over here. Please, 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 please. Hi, Silent Mystic. How's it going, buddy? Hi, dim-witted engineer. Oh, I'd love to help you guys, but like, I want me some crocus roots, please. The chicken's talking. Or not crocus roots. Fucking seeds. Seeds, damn it. The musicians are out. The skalds, as they say. The skalds, as they say. Hold on, I think I found some. Back here. No? Shit, no, that's not gonna be what I need either. My person's now tired. I should have. Let's swallow a leaf. Let's eat. Should have made some tea or something with me to go with this process. Man, I'm so excited. So in 2 days, I know for a fact that one of the games that I'm really excited to see is Return to Moria. It's a game that we kind of saw in like September, October last year and heard nothing of since. It is a game that is a kind of a multiplayer building, crafting, survival game. You're like, oh, we've seen a million of those. But the cool gimmick is that it is, you are the dwarves of Middle Earth attempting to reclaim Moria. Or not necessarily claim Moria, but reclaim some of the lost treasures of the king. And you and your friends get to dive into the place. And they have like stuff like where sound and light is a huge facet of the game. You can sing songs with your fellow dwarves. The lady dwarves will have beards. All positive things. It stinks is that my guy's tired and he's wet. Right now in this game, this is not going well. Oh, this might be it. No, rose chip. Damn it. Yeah, that's all the Savela leaves. This is a botch. My first time doing this though, so like I don't know like the best place to get this is. I haven't like looked. I haven't actively looked, you know? And for all I know, somebody has gone and like done this stuff already and like grabbed some stuff and it hasn't spawned back in. But we're in search. We might go even south once more and see if there's anything past there. Oh, hold on. Here we go. More pink flowers. Dude, get out of the water. Crocus roots, nope. This is enthralling, I know. The enthralling world of me going through looking for a very particular thing, and I think I see some up there actually. Way back this way. Up and to the right. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I swear I saw it. I swear I saw it. I must be losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Tangled plants. No, that's not going to be there. The tangled plants. Maybe that's what I saw was the tangled plants. Well, this is a lesson. We're being taught. Because the only way to get this spell any other way is for us to travel this like a certain time of day and pay an exorbitant amount of resources to get this person to sell me this knot. Otherwise, I have to do these challenges, and I'd like to do the challenges. It's probably easier because then it's free instead of having to pay an exorbitant amount. We're gonna go south and just see if there's anything over there on that side, like further south. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing this stuff anywhere here. Hold on. There's a loot thing here. Lockbox. Oh, that's what the adventurer that's over there wants. I'll see him on my way back after I fail. Putting your hand on your weapon invites any would-be challenger to fight you. Within the boundaries of most settlements, this behavior is frowned upon. Yeah, the fights. Yeah, but there's wardens, there's guards that like to train you and encourage you to fight. Oh, shit. I don't think I'm going to find it here either. Feather is a tough animal for... I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the tufts of animal for right now. Because, like, yeah, I don't see... anything. Let's go to the Western Harvest route. Let's see if we find something here. I don't even know what it looks like anymore because I haven't looked for this sort of stuff in a long time. I've never done these. There's a lot I haven't done. I put in like 80 hours in this game, and I barely scratched the surface, which tells you so much about... Oh, there's a person. What is this? What is happening here? What is this? Foundry and merchant. Okay. Pursuing a subject of study concerning wind's movements along the roads. Oh, the wind's voice. Yeah, I've talked to you, wind's voice. Because he's from Newfoundland. There's a guy that's kind of mixed in with them. Is from New Foundry. He is from the north, and so they sell like northern wind patterns, knots and stuff like this that are... There's cardinal directions involved with these things, with your spells, and based on what your birth wind direction is your affinity to those particular types. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it here. No way am I gonna find it here. I need to go back. Right? Let me see as my guy walks and runs and gets super tired and gets super grumpy. Let's see. Beside a furnace. Found in the south of the burnings within a patch of pink furcum blossoms beside a furnace. Is what it says. That's what it says. I don't believe it. How are you folks doing tonight, by the way? How's everybody doing in chat? Chat, you doing okay? Chat, check. You doing okay? I appreciate everybody lurking and just chilling, man, and enjoying the vibes. We're trying to do the arrow challenges, which I've never done before. So, like, I'm learning these things slowly but surely. I think we need at some point to do kind of a map location thing in the wiki at some point. Would be nice. You can have points where things typically will spawn for stuff, so that way people can just see, like, okay, these are the areas here. The major spawn points, because I think that that's valuable. There's a whole lot going on they could do. There's a whole lot of things I need to experiment with this game too, like just in general. There's a lot going on. Yeah, so this is the furnace they're talking about. Here's the, yeah. And it's like, you'll find some here in a small little patch. Yep, oops. What does this say? This tower-like ruin appears to once have been used as a furnace. Yeah, this is the furnace they're talking about. Oh, that's soot. Tangled plants. These ruins and stuff like this. So we have to just kind of like wander and hope for it to appear at some point, theoretically. Which is wild. There's a small patch of flowers. Oh, here we go. Nope. Strip of sandpaper. Nope. Oh my gosh. I was like, yes, there it is. No, that's a strip of sandpaper. It's fine. I'm wondering if that's what's keeping me from actually getting this thing to spawn too. Look at my poor backpacks are so full. I made a bad decision. I didn't even go through my inventory. I have so much garbage. Got me this patch of Gulf weed though. Oh wow, my stuff is full. Oh no. Seeds of balsam. Oh, whoops, sorry. I don't even know what this actually looks like. Like, what is this you're gonna find? What the spawn of this, like what the resource looks like. And they tell you like this is where you're supposed to go though. Even the person, you know. Go south of the train tracks. To the patch of pink. I'm just gathering the resources while we're here. Oh, nope. Just a dandelion. Tangled plants. The wonderful world of pixel hunting. Anyways, this is it. Welcome everybody. Enjoy this time. Shh, just enjoy this time with me. It's okay. More pink. But not the kind of pink that I want. Things fall off my desk. This is supposed to be the place. Right? Let's see. Okay, there's an interactable speck within the flowers, it says. Alright, let's go look. Let's go thoroughly within the flowers here for the interactable speck. Looking for things to shine. What stinks is that it's raining right now, so things kind of gives the same effect of like the glimmer. This is wild. Looking for the interactable speck. Oh, this is quality stream right here. I might go and explore and do some other stuff. Yeah, it was great while it lasted. We'll go do some other stuff. We'll give it up. Anyways, let's go continue exploring. Sorry, everybody. Thought that'd be easier. I'll probably do that on my own time then. Because this is ridiculous. Find the interactable speck. And I know what they mean by interactable speck. I will add, I have seen interactable specks. There are some that are incredibly difficult to find. We'll hit me here. I gotta go sell some stuff, consolidate some things, do some the wonderful world of inventory management, which is one of the best things ever to do. But in reality, what I need is just a decompression for the day. It's been a really busy and hectic day, and I just want to chill out. And that's what we're gonna do. That. Oh, yeah, you hear that? You hear that goat whisper? What I might do is what we'll probably do here is get to a our bank and stuff like this too, and get some stuff switched around. So we'll head over to Crossings or and deal with that. So we're going into Mirror. We'll consolidate some of our inventory, get some stuff figured out, see what we have, what we need to deal with, because I have to get rid of some stuff. Like, I have way too much stuff in my inventory right now. It's a real problem. Also do some fighting with some warders, because that'll give us some XP and stuff. Because look at our guy. Our guy's doing really well right now. He's almost halfway to level 9. Once you're at level 10, it opens up to some other stuff too. Like, there's more quests and stuff up here for us to be able to do. We're also going to visit a place that I've wanted to visit for a very long time. Let's talk to the local. To live poor is to live in the raw face of the four winds, eating little, feeling all. Ooh. Oh yeah, the relatives. Let's go fix this thing for them. Oh, someone's already done it. Someone's already done it. Farmers. Not binder. Oh yeah, let's talk to you. With the Casa Arch Council, we could always depend on the Arch Sephra for advice. The new Foundry Council seemed to care mostly for machines and heavy industry. Oh, you don't have anything to sell me. I thought you would. House Yan, Highborn. So these guys here are looking for master iron for their ships, which is like the most expensive thing in the game and really hard to find too. Essentially, you can get it from like a lot of smugglers and stuff like this. There's not really a way to get through it, get it by legitimate means. We're gonna head over to the boat to Batsaha. There's the tea house. How's it going? He's got a ferry pass. Let's see. Yeah. Blink. Okay. So let's look at a shovel away for the boat. Alright. So I need to get rid of these wet sack of shells. Taking all this stuff out of here from the wet sack of shells. Because they only carry 2 pockets and they're garbage. We are going to sit here and consolidate. And so it's like, yeah, the small bundle of colored fabric. Like our 2 slot thingies are not doing it for me. And here comes the boat. Look at all this stuff that I have. It's insane. I'm a hoarder. Like I can't help myself. I can't. It's impossible. I have to hoard. I have to. Alright, so yeah, we're keeping this stuff. A big chunk of cobalt. Yeah, like a lot of this stuff I'm gonna be taking out and taking with it, or like selling, because it's just not needed. And do I have any of this stuff out here already? Oh, where's my fishing rod? Blink, putting bait there. Hood of the tax evader, getting rid of. So the sack of flavorless teas and the wet sack of shells are going to be sold for making space. Field bandits, chest guard. I gotta put that on. This is the new prototype LA vest. Much better choice. The deep jade garb of the Russell Grass Gang. The Russell Grass Gang is a notorious group of ambushers who lie in wait for hours camouflaged in tall grass. Ooh. The descriptions for these items are what really make this game so special. Like, it's something where you feel absolutely... it is absolutely imperative that you look at and read all the descriptions of every item, big and small, because they end up being so rich with the world. Right? Esoteric Union. They might have some knots I can buy. Oh, they're the Selkie, so the glass merchant might be there, so that's good. That's good. We need glass merchants, what we're looking for. Those are all little Selkies. They're from another, like, across the oceans at this other world that they are the only ones that can create glass or have the know-how to make glass. And it's the second most valuable item in the world. And we love that stuff. Oh, here's the apprentice knotbinder. He's having some troubles. Let's go help him real quick. He's struggling. He's having difficult binding knots, so we're using our spirituality skill to help overcome that and help him be able to bind these spell knots over, across, loop. Under, across, loop, over, across. That did it. How can I thank you enough, Kaleem? At least accept this for your kindness, yeah. So he's going to give us what? Oh yeah, you buy all undying spirits. Yes, it increases it, so it's like a free +1 to spirituality when you come across those endeavors. All right, I have too much junk. Let's put this in there. Pick that up, and then I've got it. I've got one of those stowed away somewhere. I think of this guy. No. That is my vital, just message knots, which are so important. Where is my vial of unyielding spirits? Because I have that, a bunch of them. The wonderful world. This is why you organize your stuff. There it is. There. Okay. Let's go see the Selkie. Let's go see what we can do to... I hope that they have the glass vendor there. And get some stuff converted over. There's a lot of folks in Bot-Saha today. Hello, Selkie. So many of you. Oh my god. But let's see. Esoteric Union. So many Selkie and not a single glass vendor. Food selling youngster. Let's see. Esoteric merchant. What does he got for me? Ardent Lantern. Jolt of Leaping Energy. Oh! Okay. Read Hearts. So these are all like spells and stuff. These are all knots that I could easily like learn. A spirit deer is like summoned to accompany you. I mean, let's grab this because I need to free up space, right? So like that's a good way to do it. Where's that spiritual and social? I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, I don't need the hood of the tax evader. Or the Casa City ring. Alright, so let's get my flavorless teas. Sack of shell. What sack of shells? Digger's gloves +2 physicality. Like I'm keeping the Digger's glove for use for future stuff. Alright, so that's the things I put stuff in these. I don't know what I put in there. Well, tree disc I don't need anymore. This one was mechanics and sociality. There's a +1 physicality. We want that. I don't need that. Oh boy. You know what? Let's use one of our glass things. Oh, there we go. Let's stick that back into the roots valve. And then we will take my wet sack of shells. Like I totally botched this. That's okay. There we go. And so I'll take that. I'll learn it. Free up some of that space. I'm coming. No! I missed the boat. That's fine. As a representative of the Mystics Union, please let me welcome you to Braided Shore. If my second sight does not mislead me, I can sense that you have some magic in you. Don't be shy to ask any of the Union members for advice on mystical topics. The Sephira, are they part of the land or part of something else? All paths are mystic paths if you only listen to the sounds of the stepping. If you see someone wearing a jade glove on their left hand, they'll be a member of the Jade Hand Gang. Oh, hey. Flower seller. Oh, Blossom. Yes, let's buy Blossom. Blossom is what I want. We're buying Blossom. Alright, so sell that guy. And then sell our wet sack of shells. Shoot. That's fine. I'll take a loss. I'll take a loss. For the ability to sprout flowers wherever I go, sign me up. There's the brewmaster. He usually sells some high quality brews. It's invisibility, hard hit in combat, extra point in technical. Oh, +2 mechanics and +1 endurance. How much is it? Ooh, hold on. I don't think I know that one. I probably won't have the ability to equip it yet, so I'll wait some time, but you know what? Let's make it work. Let's make it work. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I need to, hold on, before we do that, I need to free up my stuff. Alright. The Casa thing, that's going. Alabaster Lump, you're going. Okay. You, fancy guy. Let's get your stuff out of here. Bright Oak Cane, I don't need you. One sociality. Don't need a lot of sociality. You just don't. Alright, so if I'm going to use you, you're going in. The gloves, you're going in. Trader's Ring. It's an extra spirituality. What do these guys got right now? 1 physicality and 1 mechanics. So that might be there. Not that makes no sense. What am I wearing right now? Okay, so these rope necklaces dipped in fumes can go for sale. And the jade stone one can go too. Yeah, those are both sellable. That bag is going. Pot of Smoke. I'm just making sure that the names and stuff like this. So, Pot of Smoke is one I'm keeping right now. But all the other ones, I think I can bear to get rid of. The bell metal cane, I'm gonna keep that. That's a good one for, currently a good one for like when you get into combat. I am such a dork. I have to keep like every knot I find. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay. Okay, what's in here? Nope, that wreath's gotta go. And I can put the armband in there. Bag of Foreign Legumes. Yeah. Like, listen to this. Listen to this description, right? Bear with me. The Bag of Foreign Legumes. A bag containing legumes from an unknown island. Although resembling and sharing the taste with nuts, these are in fact a type of seed. The taste is warm and can be sprinkled over warm tea or chocolate to add an additional comforting taste. The specific type of legume was prohibited during the Halzan Age as it was discovered that overconsumption of the seed could have psychedelic effects in the consumer. A favorite among the nomadic Sabasir, these legumes are left to grow on their own in the wild for years until another Sabasir boat tribe returns to harvest. When harvesting, it is customary to replant island. For the next visitor. Fatang Lang, professor of herbalism and foreign cultures at the Riven Leaf University. Like, descriptions. Barbary. Seeds of Balsam, okay. Got another one of those. Bam. And the sulfur, yeah, you're gone. So the Gatherer's Simple Suit is fantastic for me because it's 4 bag slots. Like, we're keeping that. We're keeping it. Alright. So, right now, it's all in that bag. The wrapped paper package. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we can do here with this stuff now. Paper package. This guy here. 4 legumes. A lump. Yeah, box ceramic tea set that's going. Goodbye. The trader's ring we're keeping because of spirituality. We're so close. We're so close. What else can I get rid of? Malab. I mean, I could get rid of these. I don't want to sell them, though. It's fine to sell them. Hey, Bogus, it's fine to sell them. I know, but I don't wanna. I know you don't wanna, buddy, but you gotta at some point, okay? Do I, though? Yeah, you do. Look, it's a knot that makes no sense. Why would you want that? Or, like, why would you want that one? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but it's... Buddy, let it go. Okay? Have some illegal contraband, too. All for one recipe. Well, that's one way to do it. Right? Alright, so let's get our bags in a row. Figure out what we have, what we don't need, what we do need, etc., etc. Okay. Local workers talk. Physicality +1 in the offhand, okay. That's good to know. It's like I gotta organize this in a way that's like, hey, this is for physicality. Hey, this is for, you know, whatever. Gather a simple suit. Yep. So that's that's a good storage space. I gotta get rid of that bright cane. That's a cell. +1 spirituality. Let's see. Do I have that spirituality +1? No, it's physicality. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. I've disappointed the runners, but I'm proud of myself for getting rid of some of my clutter. We're gonna head east, go explore, see if I can find some folks. Wait for this stupid boat. Hi, everybody. Where is everyone? You know what I find is really super interesting. So we've been playing a lot of Street Fighter. I've been playing Tears of the Kingdom. Both are fantastic in their own right. What's crazy for me is that Street Fighter 6 has had a far more lasting impact on me than Tears of the Kingdom. And while I've enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom immensely, and it has been a truly enjoyable and fascinating game experience for me, I've talked a lot about the intimacy of fighting games. And Street Fighter 6 is a game that has surprisingly, legitimately done such an amazing job of being able to make the things that make these individual characters in the game so unique. It makes it easy for people to do them. And so, for instance, I was talking to my friend Praise the Sun. He was playing some ranked matches earlier today, and I was watching him play. He was playing as Guile. And he was doing some stuff where it's like, Guile has this ability like to create a little kind of like tiny spiraling sonic boom. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays like in front of you and slowly drifts forward. But if you throw a sonic boom out into that, it enhances it. It makes it more powerful. But also it can sit there and kind of just hover and be like control the space. And he's like, yeah, that's easy. It's just a quarter circle back. And then if you want to throw a sonic boom through it, you just do the quarter circle back and then press forward and do your punch. And it does it. And it just does it. You don't have to wait for a charge or anything like this. And I'm like, that's so smart. It's so smart because it feels so intuitive, but it also, the motion feels like part of the character. It feels this, it feels so natural at that point. It doesn't feel so forced and strange where a person could feel like that's what you should do, versus having to sit there and do like a hold back and then forward and push the punch button. And you're always like, well, what's the timing on this? How long do I have to do that? And then like in that process, people know that I'm moving backwards because I'm holding back. But you can do that when you're ducking though, and then they won't know that you're holding backwards. And like they have to play that guessing game. And it's like, that's so unintuitive and so difficult for people to grok. And like why I love like Ken so much is that he's very swayy. Like things are just swaying. You're swaying back and forth. Everything just feels. You feel like you're in a swing when you're playing as Ken, just in how you're moving, and it's very true to that character. The Shoryukens and Hadokens and all that jazz. And his kicks and things like this. Everything just feels whoo, kind of just going back and forth. And then there's these other characters that I watch. Like Manon, I'm really looking at like that character because I see them do some stuff that's really cool. And it's like you're doing the motions, you're doing your like quarter circle backs, and it's like it's a move that is pulling people in for you to do your command grabs. And like you're just like, yes, it just feels right that's the right command for this. And it's so wild. And like Marisa is a character that doesn't have a lot of big combos, and instead everything's like charge. You're just holding the button down and releasing, and they have all these different qualities based on how long you're holding it, and with everything, even your specials. And it feels so right, and it lends to its sense of impact, and it also just feels very natural for a player, because I enjoy playing Street Fighter. I do, but I am not good at playing Street Fighter, like at all. Genuinely, truly not good at playing Street Fighter. And Street Fighter 6 is the only time that I've ever felt like I'm not bad. I'm not bad at Street Fighter. Not the best, but not bad. Alright, so I want to so I gotta put my thankful, not so thankful wishes in. So we've got our... Oh, that's right. You can't read these when you have these things. Musical score knots. Alright, let's take these. I'll get rid of all my knots. I don't wanna... Some early draft report that I need. Warning knot, goodbye. A message from union member, no. Shiny advertisement, I don't need it. Simple news message, I don't need it. Official not message, I'll take it. Not message. Hastily typed complaint. Not message. Cinema died. I like, see, look, I just take everything. I take it all. I will always. The tobacconist not. No, that's one that I need to keep. Not with a meaningless message, yeah. Not needed. Message not from someone's sister. No, don't need it. Pale message not. Don't need it. Pale not message. Don't need it. Probably the same message too, I will add. Right, that's the theater play not, yeah. Okay. So let's look at what we got. What we need. But yeah, Kuno, I'm telling you, like, it's legit fantastic. Wonders on, okay. Teacher's not. Like the Cinnabar dyed rope. This piece of rope could come from the infamous Last Resort prison barge. Escaped prisoner sailors from the barge are easily discovered and recaptured as the Cinnabar marks on the palms of their hands is impossible to get rid of. Like that's just, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Alright, so those knots gotta go. This one here though, the Psalms early draft report, that's for a quest. And so these ones here, yeah, they can go. I'll go sell them. For what? I don't know. Hey, Lost Baggage Handler, what you got? A bunch of garbage. That's like that guy, the Lost Baggage Seller. He sells things that are for let's go into town. He sells things for that are like the starter equipment and the weird little like trinkets that you get. Every character starts with one randomized trinket when you roll your character. You can get to the interlocking machine parts, please. That'd be great. And so you can buy those, which is nice. This isn't a too long of a stream. We're gonna end it at midnight. I have to get up extra early. My oldest has the dentist. Like an old piston rod. Okay, listen, an old piston rod, right? Not an important item. It's a trade good. It's worth $149 in value, which isn't too bad for an early thing. Machines are made of many simple objects in specific arrangements. The pistons and cylinders are but one example of vital components that alone are worthless, and yet the heavy feeling in the hand is something sublime. The Gunny Sip Apprentice Engineer. Like, someone had to write that. Someone had to give that purpose and meaning. And they did it with love and adoration. Okay, so I've got day 2. I don't need that one. That's the Singer's Rosaries. The singer is one of the night bathers. So there's this group of people, of like friends, that come out at night into this little place to meet and play games and like spend time with each other. And one of them was a singer who was going into Casa to perform. And as they were staying the night at this like bell tower overlooking this main plaza area of the council, this big council area, they saw a ritual come in place where a murder happened. I won't give too much. We have to find all the pieces to that puzzle first. There's actually a quest line that you could do for that. I do not want to fight. Oh shit! I think I bugged it on. Oh yeah, draw and show me what you got. Okay, there we go. I had to talk to him first. No? You're not gonna fight me? Okay, dude. I'd like to fight you. You normally fight. Oh, the game is bugged. As is usual. It happens. We've talked to the cartographer before. Curious to know exactly what, like the tobacconist should be opening soon. There's a shop here that's a tobacconist who's always talked about wanting to open a business, and he's in the process of doing so. We have a slot in our bag for a pipe, and obviously there's going to be different tobaccos that you can smoke that you can put in the pipe that give you some buffs as well, like we would with the with teas. But he isn't open yet. But if you bring him special like components, he'll give you these knots that'll be like coupons essentially for when he does open. I'm curious to know what those are specifically. Also, I have... Is she not out? Oh, she's not here right now. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, there's a lady there that you can usually turn stuff in for stuff. Alright, what I'm going to do is go talk to the blacksmith real quick. There's no one here, which means that, oh, it absolutely is bugged. Nothing's loading. So we gotta log out and log back in. It's broken. It's like there are no NPCs. I was like, wait, this isn't right. Let's see what we can find. There's like a lady I can turn in some stuff to get thankful knots. She wants the... Oh yeah, look at that. It thought I was still over here. That tells you how bad it was. My character goes so fast compared to everybody else. I found like I've got things set up now where my walk speed is faster than like people have to run to catch up with me. It's like what a person's normal run speed is. There's everybody. Like all the people are here now. Yay, all the people. This is the lady I need to talk to. I gave her these spirit things and she gives me some knots of thankful wishes and a couple other goods. Oh man, I want all of these. A knot with a tail. When Ovi Taliv was still young, a plague of rats descended upon her streets. Disease soon spread, and many thought that the rats would remain the new lords of the city. The people prayed for salvation, and what followed was a miracle. A flock of desert fennec foxes charged through the streets, chasing out the critters and gorging themselves on those not fast enough. The sandy blonde coats of the fennecs made it look as if the desert itself had come alive, and risen up to defend Ovi Taliv. When the rats were all gone, the largest of the foxes, a creature the size of a lion, transformed back into a scruffy young man. His hair was like the desert dunes, and his eyes were like the sunset. Unopposed was he, as he claimed the throne of the city for his deeds. Like, come on, man. Ooh. That's a 2 defense. What's my cane? 1 defense, 1... speed. Oh, you know, I might actually buy that and sell my Belcane. And some sort of the draft report stays there. Oh no, the theater play is actually worth a bunch. Oh, too much. Some of my knots are worth things. There we go. I thought, did I not? Oh, I put them in a container. I was like, where did my stuff go? I had some things. What is this? I wanna sell some things. So let's see. Freight trapper shop. Yeah, let's get rid of that stuff. That's all garbage. 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 Oh my gosh. Pouch with casket leaves. Yeah. Finally, like, emptying out all my stuff. It's a miracle. There it is. That's what she's looking for. Perfect. All right. Esoteric Union. We met them already. There's the Selkies. There's the glass vendor. I don't have anything, though, real big worth anymore, but we'll see what we can do. Interplay. Oh, I can get something here. Tom back. The direct report. Right, what's this called? The glass 991. Okay. Ooh, decisions. Let's sell that. And then we will take that back. No, just have it. It's fine. I'll take the loss. Another sculpted thing for glass. Boom. Perfect. Alright, let's go look at one place. We're going into a little secret ticket to something place. What do you give me? Spirituality +2. Okay, so I'm going to put on this guy. Yeah. For defense, in case I run into a fight. We're going to go explore a little bit, and then we're going to have to call it a night. And not too long of a stream tonight. Because I just wanted to just play a little bit, you know, unwind and relax. I love me Street Fighter, but man, it gets the adrenaline pumping. Things get a little intense. You get a little stressed out. Oh. You always want to try to fight the wardens, especially if you're able to, and I'm now at a point where I can pretty easily. Yeah. No. Yep. Have at you. It's a percentage-based thing. Bam. And how you kind of run with that when you do this sort of stuff is you always kind of make the assumption that it's your percentage is actually higher than what you see. Take note, quick attacks are more likely to miss, yeah. Because just with the way that the lag is and stuff like this, it always is the case. So like you'll say like, oh, you're at 45%, you're actually probably more around 60%. And so anything over 50 is pretty good. And when you're fighting like shades and stuff like this, there's usually get kind of ganged up with a big group of enemies. And you want to try. Ooh, hold on, I gotta do this too. Our big goal right now is just kind of. Oh, it's already been done. It's been dismantled. What you really want to try to do your best is to really work on like figure out when you're doing combat, like. Make your speed be a major priority. That's the rate at which that bar fills, right? That's really important. So not having stuff with major burden on it when you're on your person. You can have it in your inventory. That's not a big deal. And speed goes up against burden. And when you have higher speed, you can do your attacks quicker. And then force is how much damage you do. And then ward is your ability to defend. It's your hit points. Essentially, so that's dictated by your defense, overall defense, which is again shown by your inventory, your items. So, like, what are we at? Our word is 10. Yeah, so, like, our burden's 5 right now. And that'd probably be because, what, our bag is a big one? No, our bag's not a burden. What's a burden? Ah, the helmet. Yeah, we'll have to get a better helmet at some point. For sure. I'll take the bait. And then there's secret stairs down here, which is nice. So this is the first kind of like quote-unquote dungeon that they had included in the game. It was a little secret. It's fun at the time because nobody kind of knew it existed. It's referenced by some like NPCs, but outside of that, it was a lot of people hadn't known how to get into it. And when people started, of course, it required you to have a really good strength in order to get through it. So you typically at that time needed somebody to do it with you. Fishing competition trophy. I do not need those. Excuse me. And so people were trying to figure out like how to get in there, and people working together to get in there. And these things, when they're dungeons, they're not really dungeons. Typically, there's not a lot of combat actually that you experience in the game in these places, but there are events and special events, and typically your best loot comes from these places. They're hard to see areas, and they're really, typically super dark. You need some kind of light source of some kind, and they're fun to explore. There's lots of little things, and it doesn't mean that you're not completely devoid of any events. Like, oh, here we go. So this leads to Rivenleaf Academy. We can't go in there yet. It's a gate. Step lightly, wanderer. We're trying to coax an entity of supposed impressiveness to reveal itself. We've not had much luck as yet. A wanderer here? I'm High Archaeologist Marak, as you might know. This is my university colleague, Professor Linnea, the spirit naturalist. We're quite dedicated to our task at hand, so please keep your voice down. I'm excited about the witness reports of the ghostly visage. Could it be a Sephra? Some kind of mountain spirit, maybe? I've seen many spirit creatures in my life's quest of cataloging omen. There are tales of a mountain king. Another legend speaks of a great serpent in her burrow. I'm hoping the high archaeologist and his aides may find some historical evidence to help me out. Currently investigating rumors about a mysterious mountain spirit. Witness accounts speak of a huge dragon-like visage. My expertise and interests lean more toward the history of Braided Shore. I've seen some intriguing traces of archaeological interest down here. I'm expecting my aides to let me know if they find anything worthwhile. Just hope they don't get themselves lost or murdered by ghosts. We gave them a charmed lantern, but its reach is limited. Yes, there's a couple places to loot things here. A rock. Stones to rock. Like, stones to rock. Like branch to tree. How little pieces scatter free. I might pick up that rock in a minute. So there's actually stuff that you can get in these dark places. You just gotta pay attention and know where they are. Warding arc, okay, yeah, awesome. Reflective ring, oh, that's a good one. Mechanics, sociality, and speed. A hollow glass ring. If you squint at the band, you can see a metal shard constantly circling around inside the ring. As its wearer moves their arm, the metal shard speeds up. A metal sewing needle. Sharp needles make short shrift of rips and tears. Old piston rod. Ancient debris. Let's see. How much strength do I need? I need 4. Alright, I might be able to make that happen. So that's 1 if I take that away. And that would be 2 if I put... There's another item that gives me strength. Oh, that one's 2, and the gloves too. Okay, so yeah, so we can make this happen. We actually get this. We can actually get this. Gloves. And then... There's the ring. So this one is mechanics 1. So let's move that back. Put that ring on. And then I'm looking for... There is something else that I can wear. Or I can put on my offhand that increases strength too. I'm just looking... Did I sell it? I may have sold it. On accident. I hear you, dude. That's what's got this one. Oh, I might have sold it already. Oh, an accident. Whoops. But I think I can get enough. I think it's enough. It is. It's just enough. Perfect. So you usually get really good loot from these sorts of things. Ancient debris. I got a pocket tinkle. A discreet jar to aid when nature calls at an inopportune time. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. Thanks, game. Thank you. Hello, Kaleem. Have you ever seen a spirit in this chamber? This expedition has been organized to learn the truth about its existence, its nature, and its character. Should you find any evidence, Professor Linnea will surely be very interested in your findings. Well met, friend. Don't look at me for any educated answers. I'm here more because of my proficiency with combat spells than my intellectual brilliance. But please, report any sign of trouble to me and I'll take care of it. Alright, dude. You got it. So down here, sometimes there are enemies, like little ghost dudes. Sometimes. Nope. Hello, Sam. I'm looking for archaeological evidence. Seen any? Yes, all the time. Greetings. You should speak to our master, Marak. He's at the top of the stairs at the moment. None of us will probably be qualified to answer your questions. Yeah, I figured. A weak cinema. So the good stuff is hidden. Typically, you'll find in these dungeon areas that the sneaky stuff is hidden. So look how that one's in the darkness. You need that light to see it, or be very thorough in understanding where these things spawn. I don't have a lantern with me. Box. Oh man, the loot in this area is terrible right now. Normally those things give you good stuff. Oh. But we want to take that stuff so it despawns. So that other good stuff will spawn in. My guess is a situation where somebody came through here and just left all this bad stuff here. Oh, there's something down here. Smelly fishing drape and stained chest gear. Yeah, we'll take it all. We'll take it all. There should be another loot item here. Rubble. Yeah, see, already got. It looks like somebody's already looted through this stuff. Ooh, they left it all here though. Bulky cover, roll of fishing net, cloth cap. Okay. The first thing your mother puts on your newborn head, and the last thing your children dress you with when you're finally dead. Cloth cap. Oh, something shined for a second, I thought. Now we kind of just want stuff to respawn. We're going to be very, very meticulous. See, like there's some more stuff here. Yeah, I know. Some of the stuff we're just going to actually toss. We don't need, like the pocket tingle. And yeah, the lump of cinnabar. No. The grains, no. This stuff's all not so great. Just taking it for it to despawn. Also, I'm looking for archaeological. I haven't seen any. Yeah. Field assistant. Greetings. You should speak to our master. Yep. Do you say the same thing? Please don't disturb any historical evidence. run up here real quick and take a look and see if anything spawned back in. Yeah, nothing's back yet. It's so interesting. So like, what's fascinating is that a lot of the quests that people experience in this game are like, it essentially is these guys are in these areas and you grab stuff and you wait for like an item they're searching for to kind of appear. That seems to be kind of the loop for a lot of the stuff you can do in this game. And there are some, though, like this one here, it seems like that's kind of what they're getting at, but nobody has found anything. Nobody's found the thing that they're looking for, the evidence that they need, and what that is. So I'm very curious to dig into this and like figure that out, because it's a thing that we definitely need to see. Greenswater, I am the company's Great Weaver. I was assigned to this expedition by my masters at the university. More of a theorist than a field student. Exciting stuff, this. If things get a little bit too exciting, I can always gate myself out of here. I was tasked to make the gate only recognize expedition members, though. So if danger looms, you'll have to find an alternate escape route. It's like they constantly talk about and reference like danger and the chance that things are going to go south, and we've never seen that happen ever. You know, it's never happened. So never in a million years. Like we've seen some ghosts and spirits down here, but they don't like attack the people down here. And if you run this way and they follow you, they don't. This guys up there don't do anything. Waiting for things to look, but it's such a fascinating place. So other times you can come here and you will see that dragon, that thing they're looking for. It's a spirit of some kind, and you can't really interact with it. You can just see it. And typically what that means is that you as a player need to come in carrying something that it wants for it to interact with you. And my guess is that there is, that's one extra than what I have. Do I have anything that's minus strength? Let's see. Physicality +1. It stinks because I had a thing that I could carry. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Local workers talk. It doesn't look like something that you can use for this, but it is. The bleached body backpack. I love the backpack that has become bleached by southern suns. A faded brand of a large-eared fox hunts mice along the pack's upper coverings, which is a reference to that story that we just learned. A tunic, whether practical or fashionable, affirming wealth and status or feigning anonymity, your dress states who you are, or in truth who you would like your fellows. This is a generic placeholder. Upon his back, my father wore a jacket of cinnabar silk. It was his finest possession. Miram Nair, the worker. We learn so much of this world just by exploring and just by reading item descriptions. You know, you can see the connection between that sun-bleached backpack and the story that we learn of, was it Olive to Leave? Olive to Leave, I think is what it was called. And the plague of mice and rats. They get fended off by a fox that was a person in a spirit form. There's sometimes stuff back here too. Anytime that you can kind of go behind something, you should. because it usually reveals something. They're whispering. Like you can, I don't know if you can hear it, but they're whispering things. The sound design in this game is also fantastic. Look at that, the blue in the back. We're just going back and forth right now because I want to see. I want to see if there's anything that'll eventually respawn. If you hang out long enough, something might happen. That's the thing. I'm gonna search. Like, oh, these guys popped up. I have this event here. Let's keep looking. Let's stay in this area and be meticulous in trying to find anything that might be of some like indication of what they want, what the purpose and point of it is. Nothing's spawning yet. It's probably set on a really long timer. But this stuff does. It does in fact respawn. Anyways. Alright, let's go. It's 11:30. I'm tired. Let's stay here. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Let's head back up the other direction, see if anything pops up. Just look at this. Like, what was the purpose and point of this space? There is I mean, I'm guessing what it was, or its purpose was, as a passage. Because so there's this giant, railway that goes across this large, enormous gorge, and this cuts through from one end to the other, like underneath. So that's probably my guess in like the ancient times, etc., that this was a passageway that they would use to traverse between the gorge without having to go like over and build this bridge. They just decided to cut through. But then you have these like spirits attached to this stuff. These elemental spirits are a thing. You have the Omen, which are like these spirits of the land. They're these little like creatures that are like rock creatures. I have an Omen Pebble, which is a little tiny Omen, and like grass creatures and stuff like this. And then you have the Katem, which are these wind spirits, essentially the colliding of these spiritual winds when they converge and clash against each other. We create these still winds that causes a major disruption in the world, and these creatures are formed from it because of it. Like these energies that come together and intertwine. Think of it kind of like a tornado. You know how like tornadoes, when you have these cold fronts and warm fronts hit, and it creates this perfect like storm for a tornado. The same thing for like these Katem. It's as if these two spiritual forces collide into each other that are the winds, take shape and cause these elements to converge and create this monster that terrorizes the place. There's also a storm Katem that happens only at night during a thunderstorm. And that's the thing that happens in a certain area at a certain time with a certain weather condition. And it's like an incredibly enormous creature that is incredibly difficult. You have to get like the whole entire group of like the 7 people on the server to come in and tackle it. Otherwise, you'll fail. It's so big and so dangerous, and so you have to really put everybody together to take it down. Alright, so let's go find someone. I'm going to call it a night, I think. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I'm going to be back again sometime soon to play some more Street Fighter for sure. Let's go find someone to raid. You're going to enjoy your time in the quiet, peaceful quiet right there in that space. I might go in and play a couple rounds of Street Fighter before I go to bed, but that's just me. Who's on right now? Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Oh, Rosie's on. Let's go raid Rosie. She's back. Run, Rosie. Fantastic person. She's playing Portal. Let's go say hi to them. Oops. Wow, did I not? Wow. Run on Rosie. There we are. Awesome. Let's go say hi to Rosie. Thank you, Kuno, for hanging out, man. It's a great pleasure. Thank you all for coming in and listening to my ramblings and rantings. We'll be back playing some more Street Fighter soon. I promise. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And as always, to humor. Take care.